Pump seems to have faded. Hooked my legs on the previous attempts to get up. Try and find some good technique. Very narrow bumps, very narrow troughs between them. Doesn't give you much room to ride. Don't want to be pumping through them like this. Keep finding our ways side to side. My legs doing this. For getting up. So it seems when you get a good bump, it's easy anyway. I mean, relative to what oil and whatever. That might not be true. Whoa, reach, lower covered, 1180, 45 skinny. Difficult day, I should have had the 1400 on, 1401, maybe. Maybe going even faster. Ride high enough that breaching is a concern. You know, how often do you actually breach? I need to make sure I breach at least once on this run properly. Managed to get some rhythm going, so I've got a chance of making it in one go. At least. Before I felt like I was going to burn out in a couple of minutes. mast height. As the board touches down. No bumps for a while. Okay, something. Not hard. Try not to chase them now. Just keep cutting across until something appears. If you're trying to overrun them like I was, you're just going to run out of energy. It didn't help I had like 4 failed takeoffs in a row trying to keep up with Sam. Wasn't waiting for that right bump. For me now, the right bump is a bump that passes me by, and it just looks like I can chase it down, like there's enough room. So that's what I'm looking for. You know, it passes under you, it tilts you a little bit, it's a bit steeper, and it just gives you a nice little runway, open space, so you can paddle into it without running up a hill. A couple of seconds rest here, hopefully. Even a turn. Hallelujah. On the way through that one. Couple of pumps early, keep that speed high. Looks like I'm still on that same bump. Nice. If you stick with one for a bit, like a good one, it's golden. Relax your mind, you don't have to chase to look for anything. Follow it, see it's still forming. Might have to do a little figure of 8 behind it like this. Come back to it. Probably on the tail end of it. I think these are overtakes for me. Bigger ones. Riding high. Okay. Screwed up my turn. Now I'm forced to survival pump through that rubbish. Pump there. And rest, knowing that I've just got enough momentum to bring me to it. So just rest early, save myself 1 or 2 pumps. You know, sometimes that's all you need to recharge your quads. Probably your quads that are going to go burn. And back into this one, looks okay. When I say okay, it's about 2 feet. Space. Foil nice and flat. You don't want to dive the foil down for no wasted energy. You don't get that back. You'll get a bit of speed, but unless you utilise it, you've got to climb back to mast height. Whatever. Stuff you got to think about. My Sam's caught up. Much smaller foil than I am. I don't know what it is. How he does it. Back to this one maybe. Gotta go right anyway to land. as a Duncan Cole as an exceptional rider. He started out on a 5-foot something board, homemade, learning to downwind from scratch on a 999, Axis 999. Did the hard yards for a long time, and then moved to the 1150, or tried somebody's 1150 and realised how much easier it was for getting up. And he hasn't looked back from there. He's nailing it. Tried trying a lot of different brands. I want to go right, but I can't just go right. I gotta follow the what waves allow. Not much. Try to get over this. I need to be using less energy. My pump, I can feel it loading the quads so much for each pump. Dylan showed me what's possible now. Made it. Woo. Still puffed, but feeling better. I think I was on a medication that was wiping me out. I stopped taking it a few days ago. I felt better. So 4K run, pretty puffed, but it's like, it's offshore. Might have been 14 knots offshore. So anyway, loving it. Be good.